again. I'm Dr. Rhonda Gregory. Over the next 8 or 9 minutes, we're going to hear once again from our faculty support panel of online learning experts and administrators. They are going to talk to us about two very closely related elements of a successful online program, and those are faculty support, of course, and student success. They'll also touch a little bit on the educational theories that inform their practice and their designs for faculty professional development and training.
So when conducting training or even developing support mechanisms for our faculty, we try to remove the focus from just learning a tool or gaining a technical skill to emphasizing practical best practices and research-driven practices for faculty to use so that their online learning environment provides a good experience for both the faculty and students. So again, we try to build support mechanisms specific to faculty training gaps that are related to student success. And the reason why we focus a lot on student success too is that it is a part of our institutional strategic plan. So student success is a goal, and so it's nice that our department develop metrics around that strategic goal so that we help the institution understand how we're moving that benchmark forward, not only as a department, but as an institution. I think most importantly, like one of the things that we really try to communicate when we're working with faculty is just we don't want there to be too much time before when the faculty is seeking help to when we're getting them in the information. And so I think that's really important too. It's just that everything we do has to be timely or just in time. When that faculty member is motivated, they're already primed to learn something new. And so it's best to sort of just leverage that.
But I think looking at grounded theory, I think you could look at the adult learner theory. I think you could look at, we could go on and on about other theories that might be available. But I think pick one and would be what I would say. And I would say most institutions could apply some component of many theories that are out there to their online programs. And it could be helpful to them. And I think if they find something that works, then run with that. For us, that authentic, being able to tangible, touch it, and it be real from the faculty, that has meant a lot to us. Faculty have developed it, faculty have owned it, faculty have driven it. It's authentic to them. And so that means that it has been something that they have done. It's not been something that administration, a president or a vice president or a governing body has said you're going to do this. It's really important that I think it comes to be authentic from the faculty.
I try to put a student focus on, the student is in the middle of everything I do. So even when working with faculty, I'm always thinking about how I can help faculty help students. So because that's really the important piece. And so the student experience drives what I do. So when I think about learners, I think about what our students need, but then I also think about what our faculty members need, what's best for them, and in that way I do needs assessments, lots and lots of surveys. They call me the survey queen because I'm like, what do you feel about this? How do you think about that? And because we have like so many campuses, the best way to reach them is to send out a survey. And so that's when I develop the PD that I have, which is a combination of face-to-face, hybrid, online. It's a combination of all those things. I'm always thinking about the student needs. So they're kind of at the center of what I do. Our student body, a large percentage of them are first-generation, underrepresented minorities who are not prepared for college anyway. And so we have that additional piece to make sure we provide support and guidance as they try to navigate online learning. And so we want to help provide our students with the support while we set those expectations for them. And so my training for faculty is to kind of help guide them in understanding the type of students we serve and their needs and how we address those needs while also maintaining rigor.
What we found is that well-prepared and well-supported faculty, ideally they have more confidence in the online classroom. Faculty who tend to worry or who are prone to worry, or even new faculty who really don't have the experience in the online classroom, they seem to worry more about technical glitches And then that leaves them less time to focus on student learning and student outcomes. That shouldn't ever be the case, honestly. Technology should not be the main concern of anyone, the students or the faculty in an online classroom. So if you provide faculty with the training and support they need during the design, development, and delivery phases, this allows them the time to actually realize student success is tied directly to those things. You know, the innovative and creative things that they're creating, the assignments, the activities, all of that. So allowing them to channel that creativity into things like that makes them more invested. And it's really great to see their excitement when something clicks, something they designed, something they thought of, it clicks in the online classroom, it works, students love it, and they learn from it. I went to a seminar yesterday, actually, and the presenter was presenting remotely. And she was talking about good communication, like how to basically have good communication in an online classroom. And so at one point she said, make sure you know your LMS, inside and out, like learn it really well. And then she said, make sure that your trainer, LMS trainer, goes above and beyond like the bells and whistles and tells you best practices and all this kind of stuff. And it made me laugh because our people who support and train on the LMS are our IDs. So they would actually be sitting there telling you about the bells and whistles of our LMS, but also like not explaining to you why a discussion board could be used or how it could be used, but even like good methods for using it with the students to get like the best kind of communication back and forth. Elements affecting teaching and learning, especially online, change every day. I mean, some are huge, major updates, some are minor tweaks. We try to model that though as closely as possible when working with faculty and in our development sessions. So faculty become more aware of that and they practice that in their own courses and activities. So they're not thinking, I built this, I'm done, I can move on. They're constantly thinking about how they can actually assess and improve and revise. And so it's this constant process, just goes and goes and goes. So like, you're never done creating is what we always try to tell them.
Well, as I mentioned, our trainings provide online and available 24/7. Full and part-time faculty have first-hand exposure on the challenges and benefits of online learning. I think the theories that we use is the theories that we read through literature, and we try, it's not any specific theory, but we believe in professional development, and we try to offer professional development for our faculty as much as we can. Our goal is to train the faculty to align pedagogy in online teaching. Of course, they are content experts, but we want them to assess and engage the students in the learning process.
It's all about, the student success and helping them to meet those learning objectives and course objectives and be able to apply and transfer the skills that they're learning in these courses to their job or any graduate studies that they have, or whatever their plans are upon graduation. So we take faculty support here very seriously. We have great support from our administrative team in terms of providing that support for our faculty and being able to provide a safe and safe being, free to not know, free to explore and try new innovation space for our faculty to develop in how they offer their online degrees and programs.
Awesome. So it sounds like basically student success is driven by faculty support. There's a direct correlation.
I think there is. I mean, I do believe that, yes.